Have you ever seen a building so massive it has its own weather system? Well, China is building 8 of them right now, and what you're about to discover will completely change how you think about the limits of human construction. While most countries are still arguing about zoning permits, China has already started building structures that make the Burj Khalifa look like a toy. From vertical cities that house 1 million people to underwater tunnels connecting entire nations, today I'm going to reveal the 8 most mind-blowing construction projects that China is building right now. Stay until the end, because what you'll see at number 1 will leave you absolutely speechless. Project 8. The Phoenix Island. Let's start with something that sounds impossible. China is building an entire island city from scratch in the South China Sea called Phoenix Island, and it's designed to house 250,000 people on what was previously just open water. This isn't just landfill and concrete. We're talking about a fully integrated smart city with 5 interconnected islands shaped like a phoenix rising from the ocean. The central tower alone will be 528 meters tall, making it one of the tallest residential buildings in the world. But here's what makes this project absolutely insane. The entire foundation is built on seismic dampening technology that allows the structures to literally float during earthquakes and typhoons. Chinese engineers developed a revolutionary system using magneto-rheological fluid, the same technology used in Formula One race cars, but scaled up to stabilize buildings weighing millions of tons. The project costs $15 billion and uses AI-controlled construction robots that work 24 hours a day without breaks. These robots can lay 1,000 bricks per hour with millimeter precision, something human workers could never achieve. What's most impressive is the sustainability aspect. Every building is covered in photovoltaic glass that generates electricity while remaining completely transparent. The entire island will be carbon neutral by 2027, producing more energy than it consumes. Project 7. The Jing-Jin-Ji Mega-Region Integration. In 7th place, we have something that's not just one building, but an entire region being transformed into a single mega-city. The Jing-Jin-Ji Integration Project is connecting Beijing, Tianjin, and Hebei Province into one continuous urban area covering 212,000 square kilometers and housing 130 million people. To put that in perspective, that's larger than the entire country of Uruguay and has more people than Japan. The infrastructure required for this is mind-boggling. China is building 1,000 kilometers of new high-speed rail lines, 50 new subway systems, and 30 new airports just to connect this region. But the real innovation is in the vertical transportation systems. They're installing the world's first Hyperloop network for cargo, moving goods at 1,200 kilometers per hour through vacuum tubes underground. The central hub of this project is the new Xiong'an district, a completely new city being built from scratch with a budget of $580 billion. This city is designed to be the smartest city ever created, with every single building, road, and utility connected to a central AI system that optimizes everything from traffic flow to energy consumption in real time. The construction timeline is aggressive. They broke ground in 2017 and plan to have the core infrastructure completed by 2035. What's remarkable is the speed. They're completing buildings that would take 5 years in other countries in just 18 months using prefabricated modular construction techniques. Project 6. The Guangzhou CTF Finance Center Expansion. Moving to number 6, we have the expansion of the Guangzhou CTF Finance Center, which is already one of the tallest buildings in the world at 530 meters. But China isn't satisfied with just tall anymore. They're building a twin tower that will be connected by the world's highest sky bridge at 480 meters above ground. This sky bridge isn't just a walkway. It's a 300-meter-long suspended park with trees, restaurants, and observation decks that can hold 10,000 people simultaneously. The engineering challenge here is insane. The bridge has to account for wind speeds of up to 200 kilometers per hour and temperature fluctuations that cause the towers to expand and contract by up to 40 centimeters. Chinese engineers solved this by creating a floating connection system that uses hydraulic pistons to constantly adjust the bridge's position, keeping it perfectly level regardless of external conditions. The towers themselves use a revolutionary concrete mixture infused with graphene, making it 30% stronger than traditional concrete, while being 20% lighter. This allows them to build higher with less material, reducing costs and construction time. The project also features the world's fastest elevators, traveling at 20 meters per second. That means you can go from ground level to the top floor in just 42 seconds, faster than most people can run 100 meters. Now, before I reveal the top 5 projects, if you're finding this information valuable and you want to stay updated on the most incredible construction and technology projects happening around the world, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Project 5. The Shenzhen-Zhongshan Bridge Tunnel Complex. At number 5, we have an engineering marvel that combines the world's longest underwater tunnel with the world's widest sea bridge. The Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link is a 24-kilometer connection across the Pearl River Delta that includes a 6.8-kilometer underwater tunnel and 2 artificial islands. What makes this project revolutionary is that the tunnel sections were built on land, floated into position, and then sunk to the ocean floor with centimeter precision. Each tunnel section weighs 80,000 tons, equivalent to a fully loaded aircraft carrier, and they had to align them perfectly underwater to create a seamless connection. The bridge sections are equally impressive, using a cable-stayed design with towers reaching 270 meters high. The entire structure is designed to withstand Category 5 typhoons and magnitude 8 earthquakes, conditions that would destroy most conventional bridges. The construction cost is $15.1 billion, and it will reduce travel time between Shenzhen and Zhongshan from 2 hours to just 20 minutes. But here's the kicker. The entire project was completed in just 7 years, a timeline that would be considered impossible in most other countries. They achieved this by using 3D-printed components for non-structural elements and AI-powered project management systems that coordinated over 10,000 workers simultaneously. Project 4. The Wuhan Greenland Center. In 4th place, we have the Wuhan Greenland Center, a 636-meter super-tall skyscraper that's redefining sustainable architecture. This building is designed to be the world's most energy-efficient skyscraper, using a double-skin facade system that creates a natural ventilation buffer zone. The outer skin is made of smart glass that automatically adjusts its opacity based on sunlight intensity, reducing cooling costs by 40%. But the real innovation is in the building's core structure. Instead of traditional steel beams, they're using a diagrid exoskeleton made of ultra-high-performance concrete that's 3 times stronger than steel. This design not only provides superior structural support, but also creates column-free interior spaces, giving architects complete freedom in floor plan design. The building will house offices, hotels, apartments, and a massive vertical park with over 10,000 trees integrated into the structure. These aren't just decorative plants. They're part of an active air purification system that filters pollutants and produces oxygen for the building's occupants. The construction technique is equally impressive. They're using a jump form system that allows them to build 3 floors per week, a speed that's unprecedented for a building of this height. The project is scheduled for completion in 2025 and will set new standards for what sustainable skyscrapers can achieve. Project 3. The Beijing-Daxing International Airport Expansion. We reach 3rd place with the expansion of Beijing-Daxing International Airport, which is already the world's largest single-building airport terminal. But China isn't stopping there. They're adding 4 new satellite terminals that will increase capacity to 200 million passengers per year, making it the busiest airport in human history. The design is revolutionary. The terminal uses a radial layout, where passengers never have to walk more than 600 meters from the center to any gate, compared to over 2 kilometers in traditional airport designs. This saves millions of hours of passenger time annually. The roof structure is a masterpiece of engineering, spanning 1.4 million square meters without any internal support columns. It's held up by 8 massive C-shaped columns and uses over 12,000 tons of steel, yet it appears to float effortlessly above the terminal. The construction used building information modeling at a scale never attempted before, with every single component digitally mapped before installation. This reduced construction errors by 95% and allowed them to complete the project 20% faster than traditional methods. The airport also features the world's most advanced baggage handling system, using AI and robotics to process 30,000 bags per hour with a 99.9% accuracy rate. The expansion project costs $17 billion and demonstrates China's commitment to becoming the global hub for international travel. Project 2. The Changsha Sky City. In second place, we have perhaps the most ambitious project on this list. The Changsha Sky City is a proposed 838-meter-tall building that would be the tallest in the world, surpassing the Burj Khalifa by 10 meters. But height isn't even the most impressive part. This building is designed to be constructed in just 90 days using prefabricated modular construction. Yes, you heard that right. 90 days to build the world's tallest building. The secret is in the modules. Each floor is built as a complete unit in a factory, including all electrical, plumbing, and interior finishes. These modules are then transported to the site and stacked like Lego blocks, with each module locking into place and connecting automatically. The building will house 30,000 people in a completely self-contained vertical city with offices, apartments, schools, hospitals, and even farms. The agricultural floors use hydroponic systems to grow fresh produce for the building's residents, making it partially self-sufficient for food. The structural system uses a revolutionary brace tube design that's 15 times more material efficient than traditional skyscrapers. This means they can build higher using less steel and concrete, dramatically reducing both cost and environmental impact. While the project has faced delays due to regulatory approvals, the technology is proven and ready. When construction begins, it will demonstrate that the future of urban living is vertical, and China is leading the way. Project 1. The Bohai Strait Tunnel. Meet the project that will change everything. The Bohai Strait Tunnel is a proposed 123-kilometer underwater tunnel connecting Dalian and Yantai, making it the longest underwater tunnel in the world by a massive margin. The current record holder, the Channel Tunnel between England and France, is only 50 kilometers long. This project is so ambitious that it makes everything else on this list look simple. The tunnel will be built 30 meters below the seabed using tunnel boring machines the size of buildings. These machines will excavate through rock at a rate of 15 meters per day, working continuously for over 20 years to complete the project. The cost is estimated at $36 billion, making it one of the most expensive infrastructure projects in human history. But the economic impact will be transformative. It will reduce travel time between the two cities from 8 hours by ferry to just 40 minutes by car, connecting two major economic zones and creating a mega region with over 100 million people. The engineering challenges are unprecedented. The tunnel must withstand water pressure equivalent to 30 atmospheres, seismic activity from multiple fault lines, and potential impacts from ships anchoring above. Chinese engineers are developing new materials and construction techniques specifically for this project, including self-healing concrete that can repair cracks automatically and fiber optic sensor networks that monitor structural integrity in real time. Construction is planned to begin in 2026, with completion targeted for 2046. When finished, it will stand as the greatest engineering achievement of the 21st century. What we've just witnessed isn't just construction. It's a complete reimagining of what's possible when you combine unlimited ambition with cutting-edge technology and the resources to make it happen. From floating cities to underwater tunnels that span entire seas, China is building the future while the rest of the world is still planning it. The question isn't whether these projects will succeed. The question is how quickly other countries will try to catch up. Which of these projects impressed you the most? Would you want to live in a vertical city or travel through a 123-kilometer underwater tunnel? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more content about the incredible innovations shaping our world. See you in the next one.